presentation?
Yes, Tahir.
Okay, I will start. Good afternoon, everyone. So, about the VLMG Casablanca, I will now give you a presentation related to the different achievements of the past few months from December to March. So, in this presentation, I will start with the key partners, the key activity, achievement. I will briefly highlight the upcoming activity, the training needs, and I will finish with some conclusions, challenge, and future strategic objectives. So, as you know, the strategic goal of this VLMG Casablanca is to improve the use of satellite data and products in order to improve the quality of weather forecasting and finally to reinforce the skills of meteorologists and forecaster. On this slide, I would like to highlight our care partners, notably EUMETSAT, ASMET, and METED, who play a central role to supporting the VLMG Casablanca, namely logistical, technical, and financial. So now I will talk you to the main achievements conducted in this center from the past 4 months. For these 4 months, we have realized diversified training course. Diversified training course. The first course is a face-to-face workshop on maritime forecasting using the altimetric and the scotometric data from for 1 week, 5 days in December month 2025. The objective of this workshop is to analyze the real surface conditions using altimeter and the scotometric data, and also integrate satellite data with numerical models. We had 20 participants for this workshop from 14 countries, African countries. Of course, the format of this workshop is face-to-face. And the trainers for this workshop were Morocco, EUMETSAT, were from Morocco, EUMETSAT, and Météo France. So, also, the second achievement and the last one for these 4 months, the online SAC course on basic satellite imagery interpretation, hosted of course by EUMETSAT and will be conducted by EUMETSAT and both VLMG from Casablanca and Niamey for 3 weeks from the 13 April to the first day of May month 2026. The course sessions will present the Meteosat third generation MTG satellite, its instrument, capability and products, with a particular focus on detection and monitoring of convection, phenomenal convection, fog, and dust events, and especially on the lightning imager.
Come in.
Imager which provides continuous observation of lightning activity.
I am good.
To improve,
briefly, just the sync presentation.
To improve weather forecasting and severe storm monitoring. So, on this slide, I would like to share with you the upcoming activity planned by this VLMG Casablanca. We are planning to realize some activity in the future, namely face-to-face workshop, use of numerical nowcasting and early warning satellite products, and other MTG products for Africa forecaster. Also, the online training course related to the SAC, MTG satellite image interpretation course. The third one is face-to-face workshop about the use the RGB images and MTG channels in aeronautic meteorology. Also, face-to-face workshop based on maritime forecasting using, of course, altimetric and scatometric data. We will to prepare a guideline in French for MTG RGB products in the framework of ASMET 16. And finally, face-to-face course related to the EMETSAT data service and product for operational meteorological applications. This course will be taken with this action will also implemented soon in the June month from 29 June to 3 July 2026. Now, I would like to talk to you about the highlights of VLab Casablanca. These highlights mentioned in this slide demonstrate our ongoing commitment to capacity building and excellence in meteorological service. An example of highlights of this VLab include diversity of training. So this VLab has offered a variety of training courses, both online and face-to-face, to meet different needs. Another point is broad participation. The several courses have attracted participants for numerous countries in order to enforce the network of meteorologists and promoting knowledge exchange. The last one is use of online resource. Of course, the online courses are learning resources are available through the EMETSAT and ASMET platforms. We are committed to developing the tailored training programs that respond directly to needs and support capacity building across our regions. The main training needs identified for VLab Casablanca are interpretation and application of MTG products. For example, use the lightning imagery with other MTG products for nowcasting severe weather events and weather monitoring. Another training need is satellite data for climate service, in order to exploit satellite data for climate service. And also the processing and application of LEO satellite data as need is, for example, process and analyze the low Earth orbit satellite data for numerical weather prediction applications. As we conclude, it is important to acknowledge the emerging challenge that VLab Casablanca is facing. During the achievement, the training activity, we have met some emerging challenges, namely managing heterogeneous group with the varied level of knowledge. Also, internet speed and reliability in certain countries prevent participants to attend online course. The last one is seeking funds of learning activity and training tools, and also lack of motivation among trainers. Finally, the VLab Casablanca has identified some future strategic objectives like new training modules, also strengthen cooperation between the CoE of Casablanca and EMETSAT. Also train the trainers, training the GEM trainers at EMETSAT on has local capacity in satellite meteorology and improve the overall quality of training. And the last one is to continue to work on ASMET project with other topics. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thanks, Tahir.